So what's next in the relationship that can help us communicate better? Like I cannot.
Good morning. It's Sunday. We have decided to go and eat beetroot prawn mee.
It's my favourite. It's the best prawn mee in Singapore ever.
Side story. In the daytime, right, only Pat drives. I don't really like to drive. My pet loves to drive.
I love.
And so I usually just let her drive lah. And I like to be passenger princess. Then I think after a while, she decided that she don't like to drive already.
No, I never.
So now she tell me at night she cannot see.
I really cannot see. I don't want to risk your life. Like I have a lot of glares. I think astigmatism. Astigmatism.
Yeah, so she play night blindness now, guys.
No, you wanna die? Okay, I drive.
Yeah, you drive.
Okay, I drive.
You got insurance. Which brings me to why we are doing a video today. A couple of days ago, Pat was watching an episode on the Daily Catch Up on all Singaporean relationships like that. Honestly, I haven't caught that episode. But Pat came away from it and she told me in a very semi-solemn, semi-serious voice that I feel our relationship might be stagnant already. Which broke my heart a bit, not gonna lie, because I quite love our relationship.
I do also.
Yeah, no, I said I don't feel the stagnating lah. So there's a PTSD for me because I think my first relationship ended, and whatever the real reason was, the reason given to me was that we don't do stuff anymore, and that was actually because I was broke lah. To be honest, I burned through my savings. I said the dating
dirty stuff ah.
No, I set the dating bar a bit high. Also, I told myself to you gotta win back this relationship ah.
You don't have to win anything.
Don't let your wife leave you again.
I won't leave you.
So we're gonna talk about it today. Hey, Pat just parallel parked.
No problem.
Good job ah.
Yeah.
A little bit slanted in it. So we meant to do this part on that day, but we didn't because we fight. And so this is like 4 days later, and so let's have that chat, right? Okay. So basically, why did you say our relationship is stagnant?
I don't think the right word is stagnant, but
then why you say?
It's more like we are not having good communication. And I was watching an episode on the Daily Catch Up that spoke about this. Denise and Alison were sharing about how they are not communicating well with their partners.
If I don't initiate a conversation, then she's just on her phone. I feel like I talk to you, then once I stop talking, then the conversation kind of ends. Then I'm like, hey, what's going on?
I don't tell him the issue, but I just say, okay, ask me a question.
After watching the episode, I just came to him. I just said, okay, ask me a question. It is to counter couples that don't talk. Not that he don't want to talk to me, but I feel that like he always has nothing to talk to me about. He hardly strikes a conversation.
Why if I have nothing to say?
Cannot be one. Cannot be there's nothing to say one. Because I have 10,000 things to tell you. But sometimes he also got to tell me that this kind of thing, why must tell me? Is it of value to share with me? What's the agenda of it? What's the conclusion of it? Don't have.
No, like so for example, so every day I go out for lunch with somebody, right?
Yeah.
Then we tapao, then go back. Every day there is some lunchtime conversation.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
But I don't even remember it. To me, it's what happened today. Nothing.
Yeah. It's always nothing.
But for her, is that today I went for lunch with who and who and who. Then they were asking me, hey, you want to go lunch or not? Then I'm like, oh, okay, oh. So it is a level of detail lah, which I don't mind listening. To. But I cannot do it back for you because it's nothing.
Do you think it's your childhood gotta play a part in it? Like for example, your parents don't ask you anything. Like when you go home, you also don't bother to share. But me and my siblings, right? Maybe. My sister always share.
Okay, interesting. You are right. Nobody asked me.
Yeah.
And nobody cares. I think also because I'm a third child, right? And so by then my parents are done.
We have been married for 5.5 years. And it's only maybe the 3rd year or 4th year into our marriage that I found out that he has been taking time out in the car before he comes back.
Not very long lah, like 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm like, why do you need that solitude to yourself? When I'm at home and you can come and talk to me, why? I never.
No, but I don't want to talk. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not on the phone.
Yeah, I know. But why? Why you want? Like for me, right? I'm always so excited to run home and like.
No.
Open the door,
I'm very excited to see you too. Maybe it's this, right?
You need to.
But it could be excuses, right?
Yeah.
The things I do in a day is hyper stimulating. I don't have that time where I can just sit down there and allow myself to be distracted so my brain doesn't hurt. I only have 2 times in the day where I get that. One is on my commute to work, and then the other one is on my commute back. So then when I get home, despite I have nothing to me, nothing really very interesting that I think you will find interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Neither do I have the need to share.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, like sometimes I have like the presidential series, every time I come back, I'm like, what loud way, you know?
Yeah, but I feel that I don't need you to share interesting things with me. I feel that we just don't talk. Like you have nothing to talk. So let's say we are both eating dinner and we are watching TV. We don't talk. Because you're watching TV. But I feel, but at my house, like I think it goes back again to childhood, right? It's very bustling for me during dinner.
Yeah.
We watch TV as we eat. And then we talk.
No, but I go to your family's house, y'all watch the same old movies over and over again. Can talk watch before I did. You watch the same thing again, I'll talk to you. But it's like now I'm trying to get with the plot.
We had a conversation that night after I asked him to ask me a question. Then I say, okay, from now on I'm always gonna, like if I feel that we're not communicating, right? I'm just gonna ask you to ask me a question, and then we kickstart from there. Because we ran out of things to say to each other. We found out about everything about each other already. So what's next in the relationship that can help us communicate better? I'm trying to say that I cannot tahan, or I will not take it down that every day I just come back home, right? And then we just do our thing.
But it's not like that, we don't like that.
And then the fact that we're maybe not gonna have children.
Yeah.
The house is gonna be empty and just
you think that's why people have children also? At some point they're like,
maybe.
yeah.
Like, wow, it's no noise. I mean, need some noise.
Yeah. No, so for me, I just on TV. What if we flip? What if we sometimes talk whole night? We sometimes just do our own things. Because we don't really have that.
But we do our own things all the time.
We do our
we do have separate days. Like on Saturday, we just do our own things.
That is not a day that I need to unwind. That to me is
Together
that day you talk to me, I'm okay. Yeah, to me that's a together day. Those days you talk to me, I'm very okay. You know, or like, I'm not
So it's just work
not
days
to say weekday don't talk to me. Talk to me.
No, it's just weekdays.
Let me share something, right? There was a period of time, right, where I felt the amount of stress in my life was so intense, right, that even at night, I like randomly watch Netflix or whatever, right, I cannot even watch things to do with reality. Like, because as a creative agency and as a media group, we look at people's business, we evaluate people's business, then we try to improve people's business, and then my own business also need to improve. Then we look at people problem, I also got people problem. It's very multifaceted. It came to a point, right, where I couldn't even watch like Suits, because Suits stressed me out. You know, I cannot watch anything because real life stresses me out, and when I want to get distracted, I want to not think, and I don't want to feel negativity. So there was a period of my life where I only watched anime or like cartoon. I think that lasted for like a year.
And when he told me about that, I felt very, very bad. I feel like I wasn't a good wife to understand where he was in life, and that how come I'm adding on to his stress. And at the back of my head, I'm still thinking, why he keep watching show and don't talk to me? Why is he like, he rather, like every night, right, we have a routine lah, we'll kiss each other 3 times before we go and sleep, right?
At least.
Then the moment we go on the bed, he say, okay, good night. Then I'm like, hey, but I haven't talked yet.
Yeah,
he's like, okay, why not?
No, but we already talked before, babe. So to me, it's like, okay, 120 minutes. Shit, already. So for me,
I felt like a chore.
Yeah, which I understand you feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
So I need to distract myself before I go and sleep. And I would like to start that process at 10 o'clock. So that by 10:30, I get ready for bed. For example, like, ideally, or start at 11, then 11 I go to bed. 11:30 I go to bed. But Pat will talk until she absolutely cannot talk already. So by then, that's about 11:40, 11:50. Yeah. Then after that, she'll go and sleep.
Then she needs to start his routine.
Then I will start my routine. Then I will sleep at 12:30. I wake up.
That's so selfish of me, yeah.
No, as in, I don't know why. We just both have our quirks. She needs to talk, and I just need
to not talk.
I need to not think. I need to not think. Yeah, my head needs to be empty for a while. Then I can sleep.
So while I'm good at my job, it's not necessarily a calling to me. So I feel like before I start the next day being less happy than I'm with him, I just want to be like, okay, I end the day being very happy.
No, and I want that for you.
But I don't want that at the expense of you. At the expense of you not being able to be at peace with yourself before you go to sleep. And I think that's very important. Like for me, because I feel the love, right? I'm like, I'm at peace. But actually, on the other end, right, this guy is struggling and he is trying to not think about work tomorrow, but he got no more time to watch that show because he's also very tired. And then he goes to sleep thinking about work. Then I also feel very bad. So I think we have come to a compromise. I try to take note of time. Every time he drop hints, I'll be like, okay, I go and sleep.
Really, man?
Sometimes lah.
Okay, tell us whether this is unique to us, okay? So before we end the video, we just wanted to share something that we try to live by as a couple to prevent our relationship from getting stagnant, especially because that's how my first one ended, right? And that is to find reasons to celebrate. Whether it's Valentine's Day, which is all very commercialized, or it's Christmas, job promotion, her boss praised her. Find little things to celebrate, and in those moments, create memories. Because your relationship will have highs and lows, and in that lows, all you have are memories of the relationship.
Also, never stop dating each other. I feel it's very important to make each other feel loved. Like prepare surprises, like even if it's just buying his favorite cake or any time of the day.
What is my favorite cake?
Chocolate, River Gaucher.
That's your favorite cake. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.